components for optical transport and data centers are the pressure points of a network struggling to cope with data demand. Kevin Lefebvre of Ovum has been talking about this in the Market Focus here at ECOC. Kevin, let's start with the growth over the last year or so. How's things been going?
Well, the overall growth has been going good. This last 2 quarters, we have seen a very small and slight change in a slight decrease in the optical components revenue. That's mainly due to China, but we do expect that to continue back up. When you start taking a look at the datacom side of things, we do expect that to continue to grow, obviously on the 100G side of things, but also as 400G starts coming into play in the 2020 timeframe. So we do expect things to continue to grow and to continue to move forward.
And what are the challenges for the future?
Well, the optical components companies have several challenges. First of all, it's meeting the demand that's out there that's coming from these hyperscale guys, but it's also considering that it's the enterprise group that hasn't yet stepped into the market as well. So it'll be a challenge to not only supply it to the hyperscale guys, but also supply it to the enterprise guys. One of the biggest challenges that they're running into is that the last couple of quarters we've seen a slight decrease in the margins, which then certainly has an influence on the investment that they can make for R&D to get out those 200G and 400G products. So it will continue to be a challenge for them to then come out with these latest and greatest products, while as we're seeing the margins decrease, and mainly due to pricing pressure coming from the hyperscale and the telecom guys.
There's so much demand to keep up with this data explosion that we're all facing. I mean, are you confident that the science, the capability to develop product is going to keep up with this demand?
Well, I look at a couple things here. First of all, yes. Secondly is that I look at this as a huge opportunity. It allows companies to be innovative, at least on the datacom side. It allows companies to be innovative, considering they don't have to go through Telcordia standards and Telcordia specs. That gives them the opportunity to re-engineer their products, to be more efficient on the manufacturing process. But it also allows them to turn around and then be more innovative in terms of coming out with the next greatest thing for the 400 and beyond. We as consumers of data, are we stopping? No, right? We're not. So therefore, there's still going to be the demand from the end user, which is going to trickle down to the optical components company. They just need to figure out how to do it with, unfortunately, decreasing margins.
Absolutely. Thank you very much for talking to us today.
And thank you very much.
So a confident prediction there from Ovum that yes, there'll be more demand, but yes, there are people out there that can cope with it.